So this first one, we're gonna do just some seated hand curls. Hello, by the way. Going straight into the video today. So glutes and hams. So yeah, I want to start with a seated hand curl, just because I like the feeling that the squeeze gives me on the seated as opposed to the lying for that first exercise. I used to do lying quite a lot to start with, but I think it's a lot harder to get the squeeze at the bottom of this hand curl than it is the lying hand curl. So I'd rather do this at the start of my session. Then I'll move on to something that kind of lowers the hamstrings a little bit more, and then probably finish with the line. But we've done a few warm-ups here, so we're gonna get stuck into the first set. Let's go. Fuck. Takes your soul when you do these, right? So I'm really still trying to bring on my hamstrings. So the next time I get on stage next year, my quads are probably still more dominant than my hams. So I'm looking to try and just bring that balance up. Like, you know, when you're looking at that side leg on the side chest. I mean, side try isn't a mandatory pose in classic, but it's still something that I want to look good when I hit it. So yeah, just trying to build that balance. Gonna do some squeezes on this one. Try and hold it for 2 second squeeze at the bottom. Just kind of release that negative nice and slow. Hope you can hear me, this fluffy thing's fucking in my chin. You want a gnarly pump on hamstrings? Try 21s. So 21s. I'm gonna say it again, 21s, because I can't think of the next sentence. So basically, it's 7 reps at the bottom, so all the way in till halfway up, and then we go seven reps on the stretch. No, sorry, 7 reps on the stretch, 7 reps from halfway to all the way in, and then 7 full range reps. Probably just drop it 1 on the stack. Okay. So from 1. Let's see. 7. Fuck. On RDOs, it's kind of like just taking a seat, in a sense, you know. So when I'm going backwards, I just lead by pushing my hips back a little bit until I feel that stretch that sits into the glute ham tie-in, and then from that point, I just squeeze my glutes through, and that's it. And I just sit in that pocket. I don't like coming up all the way. I try finding that sweet spot. I think that's the same with any exercise in the gym, really. You just search around in the dark, finding for that sweet spot that feels right for you, and then once you got it, stay there. So I ain't doing no pretty things for the camera. I'm not really about that. I'm literally just showing you guys how I train, you know, on a genuine day-to-day basis. And some days that's heavy, some days it's not. It depends, however, you know, what I want to do on the day. One thing I've been doing with these RDOs, any hip hinge type movement, you know, is I'm not letting the drops rep as I go through the warm-up sets. So, you know, I could do 5 plates on an RDO, or I could do 2 plates for 10, 2.5 plates for 10, 3 for 10, 3.5 for 10, 4. And then by the time I get to 4, my glutes hands are so fucking pumped, but I can only get like 8 to 10, you know? So I would rather take that approach than trying to put 5, 6 plates on an RDO and just shift it. Because 9 times out of 10, motherfuckers ain't get shit out of it. Cross sound well American there. Motherfuckers. Fuck you, motherfucker. I need to drop them bars. That was good. 10 felt good. I really felt that my glutes hands a lot. That's what I'm aiming for, really. Trying to turn the floor in on itself. Get that external rotation into the floor. External rotation. 3.5 plays now. That was a legit 90-second rest. That's all we need. Still out of breath from the last set. Whew. I should wait a minute. Oh, fuck it. Let's go. Yep. For the last set, I'm just gonna do 4 plates, but I'm gonna stiff leg it from the floor. So, like legit, I don't have the biggest stiff leg in the world, but like I've stiff legged 6 plates for a set, you know. But once you've done them, like building up to it the way I have, so it's like 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, keeping those rep ranges higher on the 10 plus side. By the time you get to a 4 plate stiff leg and you do it with real strict form, making sure that you're pulling just from the glutes, like from the floor, it's really freaking hard. So right now, I've been trying to find ways to make, you know, lighter weight. I mean, it's not lightweight, but lighter weight feel really fucking hard. You know, I'm watching guys like Derek Lunsford, and, you know, they ain't doing 7 plate fucking RDLs and shit. So I've kind of felt like backing off the weights has really helped my glute and hams grow. And that's what it's about, man. I'm worried about growing. I ain't fucking worried about weight. I don't give a shit what you guys or anyone else thinks I should be lifting. This is a good weight. Okay, let's go. Fuckers off center. Oh, fuck. My ass. Ah, fuck. 2 sets of failure here, lying hams. Got that SN intra carb once again kicking in. Man, when those carbs, having them carbs during training really makes a big difference. I really feel the difference in the pump. Had a good couple meals in me today, so things are rolling well. Whew, had a nice time in Suffolk the last couple of days. Oh, definitely took me a couple hours when I got home from Suffolk earlier today to kind of like get back in the zones to train. Kind of like you get thrown off that wagon and you're like, oh, but we got there, getting it done. So let's go. Chuck some weight. Yep, let's go. Oh shit, you gotta get this pad thing right. Just above the ankles. Here we go. Whew. Shit. Let's get it. When I'm doing these lying hamstring curls, I'm trying to squeeze the freaking hell out of it all the way through the movement. They ain't called leg biceps for no reason. That's what they call hams, you know? So you have to think of it, if I was training my bicep, it's like, if this was my leg, this would be the knee, this would be the shoulder, you know? So I'm trying to keep that knee locked in position. And as I come up, I drive, I squeeze. And then only then, when we get just past this point, would I want to drop the hip, in this case shoulder, and then lift the knee a little bit to get that extra contraction at the top. Okay, that's something that's really helped for me. So I'm driving the hips down, boom, and the knee will lift up a little bit. That's something that's really helped me get that contraction all the way into the glutes. Kai Green did him like that, so it's good enough for him. It's good enough for me. Knee lift. Contract. Contract. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, that's some Tom Platt shit at the end there. Most of the time I'll do abductors and adductors supersetted, and I'll do them at the beginning of a workout. But my missus was using it, and I didn't want to piss her off. You don't want to piss her off. So, so basically, I thought I'd come and do them closer to the end. You know, I've done 3 movements now for hams. Once you've done a seated, I should face this way, seated, a lion, an RDL, some sort of hip hinge movement, I would argue that your hamstrings are done, given that you put enough intensity into those workouts, into those lifts. So I would normally start with this, but sometimes I don't mind finishing with it on a hamstring glute day, because I got pretty shit knees, and my knees get warmed up pretty well just by starting with hamstrings. If I'm doing a quad day, then I would definitely always start with these, but I only do it as just like a warm-up. So abductors and adductors to get the hips open and get everything nice and warm, but only as a warm-up. On the glute ham day, I go hard. So I'm pretty warm right now, so I'll just do kind of like one feeler set. That's pretty light. One feeler set, and then I'll go all in. I feel all right. And then the adductors. I'm gonna have to stack this shit on the abductors. It's quite hard to take these abductors to failure when they don't have a heavy stack. Fuck. Whew. This handle on this machine sucks ass. Yeah. Whew. Ah, that was 8 plus partials. Why is your face like that? God. You gonna hop back up? They can see you. Huh? I'm checking out my pump. Whew. I've got burgundy, Ron Burgundy. Burgundy underwear on. Well, it's a glute and ham pump. It's not even a quad pump. It's not even that fun, really. I'll show them. No, the quads are not pumped. Glutes and hams, I know. Whew. Can't get my leg out. Ugh. Side leg's about the only pose we got for glutes and hams. I'm not gonna lie, it's not really something I normally do, but I really just want to be on the money next year, man. So I'm gonna do everything that I can to be the best. Normally, you know, heavy lunges, heavy squats, shit like that. It's enough to build my glutes, but I want a little something extra this year, so we're gonna do it. Got a significant arse pump. It's weird. Okay, we've got 4 plates. I'm not gonna go any more than this today. It's only my 3rd or 4th time doing this. So I'm gonna feed it through. Come on, you bitch! Fucker. Strap in, girls and boys. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Shit. Ah. Not necessary, but recommended. Oh. That's rough. I'm gonna do some calves. Probably like standing seat calf, but who the fuck wants to see calves? Nah. I'll film some calf stuff like another time, another day. I want to get back home and watch the Olympia press conference today. So it's on in like literally like 45 minutes. So I need to get home. I want to watch that. But some quick and some calf to exercise for calves. That's everything I want to get done today. So just make sure when you're, if legs is something you want to build up, then I would definitely say that a glute ham day and a quad day is probably going to be advantageous. But you can get that overall volume that you need for the week. I've done it where I do like quad and hams together in the same session, but probably looking back now, I know I'd probably say that my hams and glutes never started developing as good as they are now until I started splitting them sessions up. So it might be to your benefit to split those days up and give your body a little bit more of a chance to focus on one or the other, A good thing to do is if you're trying to build legs overall, do that, glute ham quad day split, but then do like a ham pump at the end of quads and then a quad pump at the end of glute hams. It's not something I need right now. I'm really just trying to get a little bit more thickness through the hamstring, trying to get that overall balance right in that side leg shot, That's a pose I really worked on hard last year as a side chest, and I'm still working hard to continue continue to improve that pose. But man, I'm pretty good right here, just gonna get home, get some food in me, get as much carbs in me as I can. Probably about 200 carbs from cereal. That works well. You don't have to frickin' eat clean food all off season. Like, you need to make sure you can get enough food in you, and trying to eat 200 grams of carbs from fucking white rice, it's nigh on impossible, man. So I don't mind doing a little bit of dirtier food post workout, as long as it's low in fats. It's mainly just cereal. Pretty much just cereal is all I'm talking about. Quick, easy way to get the carbs in. And then tomorrow we are training, I think, like chest, delts, tries, that sort of session. I think with Josh Bridgman, we're doing some posing tomorrow as well. So hopefully we'll get a little bit of that on film. And then Saturday, it's the Olympia, man. I got my top 5 out there. My top 5 did have Nick in it, but obviously Nick, man, I feel gutted for Nick, like absolutely gutted. No man wishes that on another man, to do that whole prep for the Olympia and then get pulled out in the last minute. But with Nick being out now, my top 5 is Derek 1, Samson 2, Hardy 3. It would be Brandon 4 now, Andrew 5. But we shall see. We shall see, man. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get some calves now, and I'll see you on the flip.